Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead.
And today, it's just the back nine of this course.
Have a good round out there today.
Well, let's see what you can do on this one.
Well, that one wasn't super clean.
We're in the big, thick, deep rough here.
Oh, crud.
Okay, second shot for him on this one.
Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough.
Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff.
Ooh, might not be enough. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
All right, he's got this one swung way out to the right.
This one's 7 feet away. And this putt's going to put him 1 up.
Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole.
And after that first hole, tough break, you're 1 down.
All right, par 3 for the 11th hole.
Going with the hybrid. Looking forward to see what you do here.
This one's a little bit long, potentially.
A little wayward on that approach. Okay, second shot on the 11th. All right, you've got this for bogey.
Okay, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent has given it to you.
And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up.
All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one.
Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then.
And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. All right, give this a rip.
Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. All right, back in the fairway. I'm liking that. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does.
This might not be enough out of the rough.
Setting up here, greenside rough.
And he might roll this into the rough. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And he's setting up for a very long putt here. All right, this one swings out to the left. And that's not a bad effort.
All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole.
This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one.
Setting up here 10 feet from the cup.
This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
All right, that putt's gonna go.
Okay, he needs this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved.
Here we go on the 13th. We got a par 5 now. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go.
This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. It didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it.
Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does.
Okay, hitting into an elevated green here.
This might be, yeah, I think we're heading to the rough. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. All right, the ball's above your feet, and that's going to make it go a little bit left on impact. Okay, he needs this one to save par. This one's going a bit to the right.
Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole.
Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, right by. And this is for his bogey.
Okay, 4 feet to go. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. And that hole will be halved.
14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one.
Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that'll work. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin.
What happened there?
And this will be his second shot.
And he could have this sneak into the rough. And he has rolled into the heavy rough.
Okay, the ball's above your feet. That's going to have a tendency to pull your shot a little bit to the left.
All right, here's what you got left for par. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. This one's looking decent. All right, got most of the way there.
7-foot putt for him. Right by. And he's just, yeah, this one's for double bogey. And that putt safely in its home. Here we go, just a few more inches.
Okay, your opponent's letting you have that putt, and we're going to win the hole in the process. Let's go to the next.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. We'll get it back. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
And this next one coming out of the rough stuff. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. You know, just barely finding your way into this second cut. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Oh, this has my attention. This one's still tracking. Oh, and it doesn't go down.
He's got about a 3-footer here. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. And your approach is heading right at the pin. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. A little too much to the right. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And this putt to go 1 up for the match.
This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, it's going right by. Let's see what he does here. This for the bogey. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Good job. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. I thought he might wind up in that rough, but he'll end up in the fairway.
Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Let's see what happens. This is his second.
All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close.
A little too hard. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy.
Okay, not a bad effort from that distance.
This one's 9 feet away.
I think we got a left to right break here. right, you've got this for bogey.
All right, your opponent's letting you have that putt. Let's head to the next. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match.
And now to the par 5 18th hole.
All right, let's send it.
Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. There we go. We hung on to the fairway there. Avoided the rough. Those are all my boxes checked.
Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Let's see how he does out of the sand. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Coming off a streak of 5 bogeys in a row. Tell you what, it sounds like you're playing the way I play the game. I think you can do better. In fact, I know you can do better.
Come on. All right, your opponent had to concede this final hole, and guess what? That's going to take us into a playoff. I got a good feeling. We got good momentum. I think we're going to win it there.
Okay, this match will be decided on this one final playoff hole, one way or another. If you end up having this hole, then we'll give the win to whoever's closest to the pin off the tee. And here's their 8-iron. Okay, you're last to hit, so you know how close you need to get to this pin to give yourself that advantage. Let's go. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. And the tee shot will not be closest to the pin. That could hinder us in a little bit, but we'll see. This putt could secure his win in the playoff.
Oh, and with that, he will take the win here in the playoff. Unfortunate for you, but well done. Well done on his part. And that will just about do it for me. That's all the excitement I can handle for a day of golf. Great work in that playoff hole. You almost had them, and we'll see what we can do next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We are playing match play today. This is going to be a good one. All right, let's get into it. We'll take those all day. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
That's nothing like this. I ain't do no perfect shot. My shit went far down here, shit.
And second shot on the 10th.
Boo-boo. Can't get that far.
Yeah, this might be in the rough. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with a second shot.
I just want to see if I could beat the that first guy for real. I'm about to smoke.
You don't know what you're doing, man.
Oh. That's it. Well, I tell you, who don't play shit like that?
Deep start currently.
What's that then? Why did
I moved it over this way. The wind blowing it this way. So I moved. Like the wind blowing this way, so I moved it over this way.
Oh,
the
you
land
angled
was
it.
yeah.
12 feet.
Nah, when you was like just a little arrow next to the hole before you hit, what was that? You was just looking at it or something?
Yeah.
Ah, no good. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And yeah, that's in there. He's going to win this hole.
Shit. Line it up, nigga.
And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match.
Yeah, that's like a little lineup shit. I'll tell you. It lines your, you gotta line it up, but it's like
Now we head to the 11th. We have a
the wind. See, it has zero now. See how I do this? Since it got zero, ain't really there ain't no wind to it, so I'ma just feel me, back it up a little bit so it don't go over it, but it ain't too far.
Yeah, they've chosen the pitching wedge.
I knew I chose.
This one to roll off into the
I
rough.
don't know why it blew over that way. The wind it said zero on it. I'm gonna chip it in though. Definitely said zero.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually.
Boo-boo.
Here on the 11th.
Okay. Griffin's up right now. Just gotta go back to the very top.
And we're down 3.
All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough
I
situation.
down him for +3, but then the Raiders about to beat the fucking Rangers.
Watch it.
Bottom of the 7th went out, and then they go on 3rd. Never mind. Come on, Rangers.
Okay.
This is what he's staring down to save par. This putt looks like it's going
This
left
is
to
money,
right.
nigga. Oh my.
Ouch! Right by the
Why
hole.
would it go?
This putt's left to save par.
They about y'all Rockets, nigga. What he got? He got. He got 0. He got nothing on it. Already won, cuz.
You gotta get this one in.
Tied it
You
up,
want
but
to
shit.
have the hole.
Smoke.
Yeah, that hole's halved.
I want a perfect hit. I want to hear that motherfucker. Whoosh. Love
Okay,
it,
here we
that shit.
go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it.
Watch this. I like that sound, boy.
Bunker bound.
I'll take that sound. Watch this. I bet y'all make that shit in.
Let's send this ball.
Bounce that hole straight in, then I'm gone. Really gonna see if this, what they gonna do to this. I swear I took one bet. I swear I took
Okay,
Alex
second shot
Bregman
here on the
for a
12th.
hit, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, that nigga definitely lost. It's over.
All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the green side sand.
What the? But I hate that shit. They ain't have.
Well, let's see how he gets
this
out of this
shit
one.
said 85 power, nigga. How the fuck? I'm straight. I'm gonna smack that bitch. I can't play. Oh my god! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. This motherfucker.
Whose ball that is?
Yeah. He's so close to that shit. Like that shit crazy though. How that shit keep rolling?
It looks like
I hate that shit, bro. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to use all my power, bro, so it can go all the way back down the hill again, bro, like it did last time, bro.
pop that up.
Hey, bitch, go. Yeah, I'm fine. Well, okay.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. We're just taking a hack out of the front 9 of this course today. Let's get into it. Decent looking tee shot, I think. All right, let's see what she has in store for us on this one. All right, she's in the second cut. I'm sure you don't mind. And second shot here on the first. Okay, this is her third. And looking short from the sand on this one. And she's setting up in the beach. Let's see what happens. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Well, she's got a pretty long putt. What are the odds, you think? Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. She's put a good stroke on it. Still looking good. And she gets it to go. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All square after the first hole. Teeing her up here on the second. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. All right, let's see what she does here. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Oh, another sand shot coming up. Ooh, bad break. And they've got this to go to 1 up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Okay, we're gonna head to the next. I guess you're just giving them that putt. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. Okay, par 4 here on this third hole. Load up. Let's let this go. Something about that sounded a little off. Second shot on the third. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. All right, let's see how she deals with this shot from the deep stuff. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Oh, that was unlucky. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Coming through with the chip. And if this next putt drops, she's going to go 2 up. Almost in there. This one is for triple bogey. Okay, your friend's gonna give us that little putt. That was nice of them. And we'll head to the next. All right, if this next putt goes down, she's gonna go 2 up on you. And that one goes in. We're gonna chalk one up for her on this hole. Okay, let's have a better hole coming up next. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Ouch. Ooh, I don't think you had enough club here. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. She's about 195 yards out from here. And the approach heading to the left. You know, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. It's setting up for your 4th stroke here. Well done. And she's setting up for the sand shot here. Let's check in. Okay, they'll be 3 up on you if they sink this putt. This one's about 25 feet out. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. This is a 9-foot putt. We got this putt to win the hole. And it drops. There we go. That's what we want. All right, catching up on your friend after that hole. I like it. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. This one's going left. And here she goes. The approach is heading a bit to the right. She found the beach here. Let's see what happens. All right, what's she going to do here? In the bunker. Let's find out. All right, this putt for double bogey. Oh my. And now this putt from 6 feet. Okay, we'll give him another putt. And we've got this left to save your par. I was hoping they were going to give you that putt. Yeah, there's no chance of them winning this hole. So let's move on to the next. And we are all square after that hole. Sixth hole coming up. That isn't too good, is it? Alrighty, let's see what she does here on this one. Here's our second shot on this sixth hole. And that's going to get wet. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. We are in the deep stuff here. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Ouch, into the water. Now this from 13 feet. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Oh! And if she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. And now that you've given them that putt, we will head to the next hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. Okay, seventh hole is a par 4. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Well, you didn't hit that super clean. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Now this one might come up a bit short. And she's in the second cut here. Could be interesting. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. This is her third shot. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Okay, they've got this for par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And they managed to drain it.
All right, we need this to go. This to save par. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Something was a little bit off on that one. Second shot here on hole number 8. Okay, she's in the deep stuff. Let's see how she gets out. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. "14 feet to the cup from here." And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Oh, no. All right, they're setting up this putt to win the match. All right, this one's over now that you've conceded that final putt. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't beat them today.